Welcome, everyone, to our deep dive. Today, we're jumping into a film that really made a splash in modern horror comedy. We're talking Happy Death Day.
Oh, yeah, a fantastic choice. It really stands out.
Right. So our mission, basically, is to figure out why it worked so well, how it twisted that familiar time loop idea, and what's going on now. There's some new buzz, especially about a collectible poster hinting at the future. And we're pulling all this from a great piece over on Collider. So get ready.
Yeah, let's get into it.
We want to unpack what makes this franchise tick, you know? Perfect if you love a smart genre blend or just want to see how a movie catches on.
And it definitely caught on. It's fascinating how Happy Death Day sort of landed perfectly within that wave of great horror comedies.
Totally.
You could argue it's become one of the most, maybe the most beloved modern slasher films. Because it wasn't afraid to be funny and scary.
That's the key, isn't it? The blend. So for anyone needing a quick catch-up, Happy Death Day grabs that time loop concept.
The whole Groundhog Day thing.
Exactly, Groundhog Day, but smashes it right into a slasher movie. We follow Tree Gelbman, played brilliantly by Jessica Rothe,
Incredible performance.
who relives her birthday over and over. The catch. It's the day she gets murdered by someone in this creepy babyface mask.
Which is the school mascot, that irony.
Right. So she's stuck, dying, coming back, trying to figure out who the killer is. The tagline nailed it. Worst birthday ever.
It really did. And what's so smart, I think, is how it plays with the usual slasher rules.
How so?
Well, Tree isn't just your typical final girl, She changes a lot. With every loop, she goes from being, let's be honest, kind of self-absorbed
Definitely starts out that way.
to someone you actually root for.
Yeah.
She uses the loops not just to solve the murder, but for some serious self-improvement.
That character arc is huge.
It really is. That, plus the sharp comedy, the genuine scares, Jessica Rothe just owned that role. And the babyface killer became instantly iconic.
No kidding. Since 2017, right?
Yeah. Yep. It's kind of a masterclass in taking an absurd idea and making it feel, well, real. Emotionally, anyway.
And that mix, the horror, the laughs, Roth's performance, it was such a win for Blumhouse. You know, Blumhouse, they're wizards with high-concept, low-budget horror.
They know their audience.
So naturally, a sequel felt inevitable. Happy Death Day to You came out in 2019.
Which took things in a slightly different direction. Still fun, though.
Yeah, critics generally liked it. But the box office wasn't quite what Universal and Blumhouse hoped for, apparently.
Yeah. Didn't quite match the first one's numbers.
Which led to a period where it seemed like maybe Happy Death Day 3 wasn't going to happen. A real shame, because 2U ended on this amazing, hilarious cliffhanger.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Fans were not happy about the thought of leaving it there.
And that's where the fans really stepped up, right?
Exactly. This is where you see the power of a dedicated fan base. Even though the sequel maybe underperformed slightly by studio metrics, the love for the series, for Tree, for the whole concept, it just wouldn't die down.
Kept the conversation going.
Totally. And that open ending, people needed answers. Which is why it's so great that the Collider article actually confirms it. Happy Death Day 3 is officially in development.
Fantastic news. Seriously, for everyone who's been waiting. And speaking of proof that the franchise is alive and kicking,
This new poster.
Blumhouse teamed up with Mutant. They do incredible limited edition pop culture art.
Top tier stuff.
And this one's by Matt Ryan Robin. It's really striking. It's not just like slapping images together. It's got this intense red void, kind of recursive imagery.
Symbolizing the loop, Tree's whole struggle.
Exactly. You see the knives, the candles, all the little visual cues, and then Babyface waiting at the bottom. It really captures the film's core ideas, I think.
And the release strategy itself says a lot. It's super limited.
How limited?
Only 50 pieces. 50 total. It's a 24 by 36 print going for $45.
Wow. Okay, so that's not mass market.
Not at all. This is for the diehards. It's like a signal flare to those loyal fans, saying, we hear you, the franchise is moving forward, Happy Death Day 3 is coming. It's like a physical piece of that fan-driven momentum.
Okay, so let's pull this all together. We've got Happy Death Day cleverly mixing time loops and slashers.
Creating icons like Tree and Babyface.
Right. Then 2U leaves us hanging with that brilliant cliffhanger, fueling fan demand.
Which is clearly paid off.
And now it seems like patience is being rewarded.
Definitely. The fact that Happy Death Day 3 is in development, plus this really cool exclusive Mutant poster dropping, it's tangible proof.
It shows the franchise has legs.
Absolutely. And that limited run on the poster, the specifics of it, really underlines that this is a nod to the community that kept the hope alive. This story isn't finished.
So what's the takeaway for you listening?
Well, appreciating a film like Happy Death Day goes beyond just watching a fun movie.
It's about seeing how clever storytelling works, how a strong concept, executed well, can really land. And it shows how fan passion genuinely keeps stories going.
Especially in today's market.
Yeah. And hey, if you want to revisit them or watch them for the first time, remember they might not be on your usual streaming service.
Right. They're a bit harder to find streaming sometimes.
But they are out there on Blu-ray and 4K, definitely worth grabbing.
So here's something to chew on. Think about how Happy Death Day took what sounds like a pretty simple, almost gimmicky hook, worst birthday
Yeah.
ever, and spun it into this whole thing.
Yeah.
A multi-layered story, a fan-favorite franchise, something that keeps evolving with sequels and even cool collector's items like this poster. How many other simple ideas have blown up like that? What's that special sauce, that mix of creativity and community that makes Happy Death Day's journey feel so resonant,
Yeah.